Yo guys, what's going on? Noj here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the parts in my computer. I said I was going to do this. It's a little late coming, but you know, that's alright. This is the intro. You've probably recognized the video in the background. This is the same as my little, 1 minute long or whatever video going over my PC and kind of showing it off. I'm just going to use kind of like the same pictures because that's all I have to go over all of my parts. So let's get into it. Here is my case, which is the Corsair Carbide 275R with 3 LL120 RGB fans, also from Corsair. Also, all parts for the entire video will be linked in the description. Up next here we have my motherboard, which is the Gigabyte Aorus Pro AC. And that picture is from when I was BIOS flashbacking it, or using the BIOS flashback to update the BIOS to support my new processor, the 5600X, which we'll get to in a second, with the Corsair RM750X power supply. Here is my CPU and my RAM. My RAM is Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, clocked at a 3600 speed. Obviously the white, if you guys couldn't tell, the entire build theme is white. So all these parts might have like SC or Platinum or something thrown after them. That's just Corsair's way to make you pay more money for white. And the CPU is the Ryzen 5 5600X. This is Ryzen's new processor. It's crazy. I was super lucky to be able to find it, and I'm pretty hyped that I managed to snag it from B&H. Here's a picture of me mounting the fans on the rad that goes with my AIO. This cools your processor so it doesn't overheat, and I chose the Corsair H100i RGB Platinum SE. And here is the most expensive part of my PC, the EVGA GeForce RTX 3070 for the Win 3 Ultra. This thing is a beast. It's pretty much the best 3070 you can get. It also costs a lot more than the other 3070s by about $50. But yeah, so it's crazy. Alright, for these next parts, I'm going to be on Amazon or Newegg or a similar PC part picking website, you know, whatnot. But for my hard drive, I chose the Seagate Barracuda 2TB hard drive. It's 7200 RPM. It's just 3.5 inch SATA 60 gig. It's your standard hard drive. $55. It's not 58. It's just Amazon's way to make you think you're saving money when you're not. It's stupid, but it's what they do. You can't get a better hard drive for your money. If you need a hard drive, I would go for this. It's $10 more than the 1TB. Get the Seagate Barracuda 2TB hard drive for $55. Alright guys, for my SSD, I chose the Crucial P5 500GB. This is just really for my operating system, and maybe I'll throw a couple of games on it, but that'll be if I decide to. It's a really solid hard drive for $80, on sale for $60 right now, but it's a good deal. It's definitely worth it. This is solid NVMe drive to have, but then again, you could also go with a regular SATA SSD. Alright, so we're done now with all of the stuff necessary to run a computer. We are on to all my extras. I went and knew everything. Like, I've got lots of stuff to show you guys, and I'm really excited. So, starting off, we have my light strips, which I chose for the expansion kit for 450 meters. If you do not have a RGB Corsair lighting node, which comes with a set of 3 fans, if you don't have one of those and you don't have a Commander Pro, buy the starter kit of these lights if you're going to do it. I can buy the expansion kit because I have a Commander Pro to plug these into. If you don't have something to plug these into, buy the starter kit. Alright, so I also got a new mouse pad with this build. I went with the Corsair MM300 mouse pad. It's just your standard mouse pad, extra long. Haha. That's what she said. Funny joke, funny joke. Yeah, I didn't go with white because I didn't want it to blend in too much with my entire white setup, as you'll see in a minute. But so I went with the Corsair's gray. I think it looks really cool. It works with both black and white keyboards, so if I want to switch for whatever reason, it'll work. Alright, I wanted a new keyboard. This is something I really needed. My old one is just my basic that came with my pre-built, and it's not good. It's dirty, and I just wanted a new one, a nice one. So I went with the Corsair K70 Mark II SE. The SE literally just means it's white, so they're going to charge you more. Just know that if you want a white build from Corsair, it's going to cost more. It's what they do. But this is the keyboard. It's got USB pass-through. I went with the full size. I know, not 60% bad keyboard, but it's really not. It's got USB pass-through. It's got all these fun things on it. You can see there, like, the different buttons there, like mute. You've got this scroll wheel and stuff for the top right. Plus, it looks really nice, more RGB. It's just an overall really nice keyboard. And I wanted to stick with Corsair so I could match it with my lights. But it's a good keyboard. Just because it's 100%, don't let that deter you. I know some people are like, oh, it has to be 60% or it's a bad keyboard. But that's not really true. So, right. For my mouse, I went with the Corsair M65 RGB Elite. It's a 18,000 DPI sensor. It's got the sniper button on the side, you know, your 2 side buttons just like usual. Stop, honey. But, yet, you know, once again, it's $10 more than the black version, which, that's what you, unfortunately, that's what it is. It is wired, so if you don't like wires, find a different mouse. I don't know what to tell you. But I think it's going to go well with my setup, obviously the white with the gray. It is glossy, so if you prefer matte, which I didn't really realize it was glossy, I should have looked more into that, but it's not that bad. So if you prefer matte, this is not the white mouse for you. Alright, so here is the Corsair Commander Pro. This is what all of your fans plug into, both to run, and then you can plug a fan hub into one of these LED ports, and that allows you to run your RGB and all your fans out of one singular device instead of having to buy fan splitters and plug them all into your motherboard and then having the LED lights go into a lighting core. It's hard to have everything else. This lets you put all your Corsair stuff in one spot. It's super nice. I would definitely recommend it. The only thing is that in certain cases it gets hard to fit it in your case with all of your wires still. So all your cords and stuff in the back. Cables, that's the word I'm looking for. And here is the Lighting Node Pro. This is what comes with the fans. So I was saying, if you don't have one of these with the lights, you'll have to get one. If you buy a set of 3 fans, it will come with this if you buy it from Corsair. And a legitimate resale. If you're not buying it from a reseller, you're gonna get this included, along with the RGB fan hub, which I don't think is pictured here, but it will come with the fans. Alright. For a webcam, I have this Logitech C922 Pro HD with the tripod. I will be putting it on my monitor though. I actually got this for Christmas. I don't know the actual retail price because I didn't pick it out. I actually just got it as like a total surprise gift, which was cool. And so I don't know how much this is inflated. It comes from Taiwan. This specific seller seems a little sketchy. I'll try to link a better one in the description, but I don't know if I couldn't really find one. So you'll have to excuse me if I link you to like an Amazon page where like there's no legit Amazon seller selling it. So, sorry, but I'll do all I can to get you the link to this specific webcam that I have with the tripod. Last and 110% least is the Microsoft Windows full retail version on the USB flash drive. Now you can get this in home or you can get this in Pro. Pro is a lot more to purchase. But I actually didn't want to download it because there's a way to get around it to get it for free. You can download it and then you get a watermark. I didn't want the watermark, first of all. And second of all, my current PC has a lot of issues with Windows. It doesn't handle updates well, and I'm constantly having to reset updates and push off updates, and it gives me a hassle, and I was not dealing with that. If $140 fixes that, that is the best $140 I've spent, hands down. So I just bought the retail version on the USB flash drive. Alright, for the final part in this video, we're going to go over everything quick in a PC part picker list so you can see what everything cost. CPU cooler, or CPU cooler, motherboard, RAM, hard drive, M.2, NVMe drive. This, I got it from a guy who bought it from Micro Center but didn't need it anymore, unopened for $660. That's exactly what it costs with tax. It's like $4 more. It's like $4.48 more than it costs with tax. My case, got that from Micro Center. My power supply, these black prices mean I had to manually input prices, which I changed them to what I paid, and these actually had like none. These are unavailable right now, but obviously I have them. I managed to get them from elsewhere. My addition, these are usually $140, but I got them for just $95 on sale. This is not the monitor. I repeat, this is not the model Acer that I got. I simply grabbed a $200 monitor and changed it. I got it on sale. This is the one I bought. I got it on sale for $140. It's a 27-inch. It's just like mine. It doesn't have an adjustable stand, but that's okay. But yeah, so I just want to say, this is not the model that I have. In case anybody's like super, oh my god, I want that. My keyboard, there it is. My mouse. This headset is not a headset I bought. Once again, I did not buy it. It is simply a placeholder for a value for my Commander Pro and the lights that I got, because I could not find those on here. So I just added $125 on for those two things. And my webcam, which appears to be $100. Sorry. Click back. So the grand total of my PC is $2,602.92 for my entire brand new setup. Wow. Considering I didn't even know that, that is a lot more than I thought it cost. I bought this all over. I bought the case in August. I've been part here, there, saving up lots of money. I got some of the stuff from Christmas actually, so I didn't buy it all. I will say I got the keyboard, mouse, and these two things, and this all for Christmas. So you could take those out, shall we? We can take that out and this out and see how much I paid for my PC. There it is, $2,137. Take out the monitor too, I guess. So the bare bones PC was $2,000. So yeah, it sure was expensive, but I sold all my old Pokemon cards. I made a lot of money from those, and that helped me pay all this back. Alright, I sure do hope you enjoyed this video of me just going over this PC. Sorry if it got a little lengthy. I really like this. If you guys couldn't tell, I go in depth on a lot more stuff than I really need to. But I hope you do enjoy. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz stuff. Yeah, so this is my PC. I currently don't actually have it finished at time of recording. My part was supposed to show up today, and then it didn't. So that sure does suck, doesn't it? And this is the last part I need, so I can't even do anything, because this is what I install Windows on. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out.